Innovation is the hot topic. Everyone is talking about it, and we're regularly seeing published lists of the most innovative companies. We can do things like access the internet via a pair of glasses. Technology is providing new ways to hail cabs, watch movies, and even rent apartments. So the truth is, if you want to excel in today's world, you have to innovate. The problem is, most people think about innovation solely in terms of new products. Just the word innovation brings forth images of creative types brainstorming groundbreaking ideas behind closed doors. And many companies are struggling to define innovation on their own terms and understand how it applies on a day-to-day basis. Innovation is actually simpler and far more accessible. It's about doing things differently to produce better, more efficient, and valuable outcomes for the evolving needs of your business and your customer base. At ORC International, we have developed a unique approach to help companies measure the extent to which they are building an internal culture of innovation. Innovation can drive employee engagement, and where there is engagement, innovation can flourish. So the relationship seems reciprocal. Companies that successfully combine an engaged workforce with an environment that stimulates innovation will achieve creative engagement. And our model helps companies determine where they sit on each of these dimensions. So companies really should be striving for a working environment where they have creative engagement. Employees are not only given the opportunity to innovate, but are also emotionally connected to the organisation. So their ideas and suggestions will continue to bring out the best and drive high performance. At the opposite end, employees that are not given the opportunity to innovate and are not feeling adequately inspired or connected to the company will bring neither the benefits of engagement nor innovation. Companies that sit here are suffering from low performance. Then we see companies that are missing an opportunity and suffering from lost potential. These are companies that perhaps engage their employees, they are willing and able to go the extra mile, they are committed, yet the working environment doesn't encourage or inspire innovation. And finally, we're seeing some companies that are at high risk in terms of their innovation. They are encouraging employees to innovate without an emotional attachment to the company, so the ideas they generate may not be aligned to company strategy or business advantage. Innovation can be measured as part of an employee engagement survey, and we have a validated index which includes questions to measure different aspects of innovation, such as the extent to which employees are encouraged for being creative and coming up with better ways of doing things, and also whether the culture rewards such behaviours. We also ask questions to understand, do employees feel the company embraces risk, that it learns from mistakes, and understands that failure is part of innovation. These are all very important parts of building an innovative culture. The approach that we have allows you to benchmark your results against other companies to see how you compare. Every year we conduct a survey of employee opinion in 19 countries around the world, and our survey measures a number of different themes including employee engagement, well-being, diversity, and of course innovation. So the results are very interesting. Globally, we have an overall employee engagement index of 59%, whereas the innovation index sits at just 49%. So globally, we're seeing there is a lot of room for improvement in terms of building an innovative culture within different companies. But we are seeing very big differences by country. India and China, two big burgeoning economies, really doing very well in terms of innovation and also engagement. So not only are they managing to connect their employees with their work and to their organisation, but they're also encouraging their ideas and embracing this theme of creative engagement. At the opposite end of the scale, we have Japan at the bottom of the ranking, both on engagement and innovation, so a lot of work to do there. The US is sitting in the middle of the pack, doing reasonably well on engagement, but room for improvement on innovation, particularly compared to China and India. And with China set to overtake the US as the world's biggest economy in the next 10 to 15 years, this really is a wake-up call for US companies to look for ways to embed engagement and innovation within their companies, look for ways to generate and inspire ideas from their employees to close the gap. Companies that are able to embed innovation into their everyday activity are really reaping the rewards. In terms of a more engaged workforce, they're better able to attract and retain talent, particularly millennials. Millennials are seen to be more open to change, more creative, more tech savvy, and they want to be able to put that creativity to work for an employer that values it rather than stifles it. They're also benefiting from more and better ideas, high levels of productivity, and ultimately better organisational performance. We're also seeing more companies involve their employees in new product development. New product development is traditionally done by speaking to your customers, asking what they want, what they like, and what they would like you to develop in the future. But this type of development often falls down because customers don't know what they want until they see it. Employees are really an untapped resource in many companies. They are closer to the customer, can see market trends, and have a close eye on the competition. So research approaches that involve employees in new product development are proving to be very fruitful. Look out for more from ORC International in 2014 as we share some exciting approaches to employee new product development.
Understanding what an appropriate price and pricing strategy are.
There are two very unique elements of the brand mark research approach. Firstly, we measure the opinions of potential employees.
A lot of other organizations are reinventing what had been done in the past, which is really customer experience rooms.